What is going on, everybody? J.R. Fisher here. It is Saturday. This is an exciting day because we're all alive. We all made it through the illness, or at least I guess all of us did that are here. We got a good crowd here today, good group of people. Hey guys, I want to encourage you, if you're new to this training that I do each day of the week, please put your comments in that chat box. Ask me questions. Today I'm going to be talking about 7 ways to make money with online courses. But if you've got any questions about anything having to do with starting, running, growing online businesses, please put it in that chat box. Don't forget to subscribe. This morning I think I'm 24 subscribers away from hitting that 5,000 milestone. I got to do it, man. I'd love to hit it today. Maybe go invite your friends right now, tell them to jump on here and subscribe. And don't forget also to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. I love talking to you guys. I love training you guys. We're getting some really good results. I'm getting some input from you guys who are using this and making money, and I love it. Let's see, Richard Brown, thanks JR, and hello to everyone. He's saying hi to everybody. Just had Anik Single on the advert. Oh really? Yeah, well, you know what, every time an ad runs I make some money, so that's a good thing, I guess. Making money's good. We're so busy, guys. If you don't know, we're moving to Austin, Texas, kinda. It's just north. It's called Georgetown, and we're building our house, and my builder is sending me videos. We're getting so excited. I got boxes all over the house right now because we're packing up. Let's see, who else is in here? Zenya, is that Zenya from Morocco? Man, that always sounds exotic, doesn't it? Morocco. I gotta go there. I swear to goodness, I gotta go there. I love Moroccan food. There's a Moroccan restaurant here in San Diego, where I'm at now. I love Middle Eastern food. I really do. I think it's phenomenal. It's so well seasoned. I like Asian food, which includes Indian. A lot of people don't know that India is in Asia, right? Okay, a lot of people don't get that, but they have some just incredible food. I love highly seasoned foods, and they're also good. And today, guys, I'm really going to share with you a way that I have money coming in every single day. Every single day, I have, I hate to admit it, in the thousands of dollars that come in off my courses. This doesn't include my survival food company, which a lot of you guys know about. I'll put it in there. Google Survivalcave food. Okay, and you'll see, when you Google that, you'll see it. Let's see, Richard Brown, chicken tangine. Yes, anything in a tangine is good, right? That's that like triangle looking thing, and it's like made out of clay, and I don't have a tangine. That's one thing I don't have. I'd like to get one of those at some point. I think they're very cool. I just love the food. I love couscous. I love all the seasonings and spices, and it's great. This is great stuff. But let me get on with the training today. But like I said, if you got questions, it's not exactly what the training is today, feel free to ask. I don't mind at all. You can ask me whatever you want. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to give you information that's going to work. And I got to tell you guys, you got to look for opportunities in what's happening in the world. Everybody was shut in for over a year, and we're just starting to come out now. But what it did is it trained people to do different things. And the one thing it trained them to do is to get educated online. More people are getting educated online now than ever before. And I know some of you may say, well, I don't have anything I can teach. You can teach anything. I mean, if you can speak one language, you can teach people your language, whatever your language is. I mean, you can do that online. You can have courses on that. You guys have so many different talents. I mean, like, I think of all the courses I have. Every time I do something that is a success, such as doing Facebook ads or SEO or building websites or doing emails or whatever it is that I'm doing that turns out to be somewhat of a success, I turn it into a course. I just take it, I put it into a course. You guys can do the same thing. The online education market is growing like you cannot believe. And yeah, there's competition out there, but it doesn't matter because there's so much more demand than there is competition. So I want to tell you of 7 different ways you can do this, okay? Now, the first thing you can do is sell your course for free, okay? And then funnel it into a product or service. So I may sell a course on how to optimize my landing page, okay? And they'll go through the course, and at the end of it, I may have some software that helps them build a landing page. I may have a bigger, more advanced course that they can buy. I may have services that I sell that builds landing pages for them. There's so many things I can do by offering a free course. I have a free course right now. At the end of this training today, in the description section, you're going to see a free course, and you can get that free course. There it is. I'm doing it. I'm doing these things. Okay. Another thing you can do, and that's number one. Let's see. Web Solution says, made it back again. Hey, glad to be here. All right, man. Good to see you, Web Solutions. It's awesome to have you here. We have a good crowd today. It's building and building, and I love that. And don't forget, if you just got in here, Web Solutions, make sure everybody subscribe. Send people to subscribe to my channel. I need 26 people, guys. 26. I would love to hit that today. Next thing you can do, number two, charge to be certified after a free course. Now, this is a really cool model. This is really something that Coursera did, and they earned over $1 million their first year doing this. So it seems to be kind of counterintuitive, because you're giving the valuable part of the course, the learning, away for free. However, this can work to your advantages for several reasons. First off, it builds trust. They know your stuff is good. Learners can sign up for your course without worrying if they're making any kind of bad decision, because it's free. It doesn't cost them anything. And then you can quickly build an email list of interested people to market to. So the free course idea really works. And like I say, I'm doing it right now on this video in the description. Also, certification has its professional value. If after they take my course, I give them a certification and they can get certified, then, they're probably going to be willing to pay for it. James Brain, finally loud and clear in Savannah. Oh my gosh, I hope you weren't having technical difficulties there. All right, let me look at some of your comments here. Paul says, do you think that an intro course at a very low price could be a way to clear out tire kickers? I mean, it can be, and so what if you have a tire kicker? I don't mind. I mean, all I do is build my list, and I've had people on my list for 3, 4, 5 years and never bought anything, and then all of a sudden they bought something. So you never know where it's going to come from. And so what if they don't? So what if they don't? Maybe they'll talk about you. Maybe they'll share your stuff. So I don't worry about if people buy or not. I have enough money coming in at this point, so I'm not worried about that part. And I'd like to get them to buy. And sure, I want more money. I'm not stupid. But the thing is, I don't worry about it if they don't. And that way I don't have any pressure on me. Number three, and this is one of my most favorite. Number three is continuity. Like I said earlier, we're used to paying for education up front, like tuition fees and all that, but that's not entirely true. Most of us are willing to pay reoccurring fees on an ongoing basis for music lessons, or any kind of ongoing lessons, private tutoring, sports, as long as we believe we can continue to gain value from those courses over time. Now, I have continuity that is $27 a month. And you'll say to yourself, well, $27, that's not much money. Well, if you have 1,000 people paying you $27, that's $27,000 a month. Now, I also have continuity that is $97 a month. Once again, 1,000 people at 97 is $97,000 a month. Okay. And I have continuity that is $197 a month. Okay. So that's $197,000 a month if you had 1,000 people. And I'm not going to say how many I have, but I have a decent amount. And then I also have a continuity that is $397 a month. That's a nice one. Okay, now obviously I'm going to have fewer at $397 a month than I am at $27 a month, but look at all the stuff I've got. I've got $27, $97, $197, and $397. That's a lot of money coming in, okay, every month. Every month that comes in like clockwork, okay? This applies to online learning as well. Learners hesitate to sign up for a subscription service if they think their course is a one and done program. But if you're charging them continuity, they're going to feel like there's probably a lot of value to come on down the road. That's why this continuity works so well. So that's number three for you. Let me make sure I'm looking at all your comments here. Matt did that type of course for email marketing at a $900 price point. Yeah, you can do that. Richard Brown says hosting platform for courses. Thinkific. No. Kartra, 100% Kartra. And the reason I always tell you guys Kartra is because Kartra is a everything platform. You can put your continuity in there. You can put your one-time pays in there. You can put your products in there. It's a sales page builder in there. It's email in there. And the thing is, if you're doing your email in Kartra and you have a course in Kartra, you can send them emails based on what they're doing in the course. You can't do that if you're using a separate platform. So in other words, if you've got 10 videos and they got through 3 of them, at the 3rd video, you can have an automated email that goes out and says, hey, congratulations on completing your 3rd video. You're going to love what's in number 4. And those videos can go out and encourage them. When they get to the end, you'll know when they get to the end because you have this automation. Everybody who got to this last video, you can send them an email. You can congratulate them. You can send them a certificate. You can say, hey, I've got this other course that's very similar. You may want to check it out. And you can start marketing to them. That's why you want Kartra, because you can do all of this in Kartra and pay one fee. If you go to these other sites, you're going to have to pay for a whole lot of things and try to make them all work together. Don't do that. Use Kartra. I'm telling you, if you use my link in the description for Kartra, you can get a trial for $1. Heck, don't even do the trial. Just go and click on my link and watch the video of all that it does. It will blow your mind. I'm serious. I've never had anybody watch that video where they didn't go, oh my God, I need that. Watch the video. There will be a link in the description after this video is done. Okay, so the next one, number 4, is create a graduated payment system. You don't have to charge the same fees for every service. You don't have to do that. So if you operate on a subscription model, you can have different levels that are free. So I may say to you, okay, the first 3 videos are free. I get this free course, first 3 videos are free. And then at the end of the first 3 that are free, I can say, if you want to continue this course, it's $97 a month. And you're going to get videos 4 through 20, okay, the stuff that you're really going to need. So you give them a little taste of it, and you make sure it's good and valuable, of course. And then in video 4, they've got to start paying if they want to continue on. That's a great way to do it. Number 5, sell your course in advance. Now this sounds kind of crazy, but this can be done. What this is there's whole sectors of the internet that actually do this. They pre-sell a course they haven't even done yet. They'll do it on Kickstarter, they'll do it at Indiegogo. In fact, not so long ago, I did that for a course where I was selling the course. I said I'm going to come out with it at X date, and you can sign up here. Funding the development on online learning app is really pretty cool. It's called pre-selling. And when you do pre-selling, you make a lot of money because you get the money up front. It also encourages you to finish the course because then you got to finish it. But pre-selling is a great idea for several reasons, okay? Now, the first thing is you'll have ample motivation, like I just said, to continue making your course without wasting energy, okay? You're not going to be going, well, I wonder if anybody's going to buy it. Well, they've already bought it. You got to finish it. Also, you can use a free pilot lesson to test your idea and build up a subscriber list. In addition to that, you're going to avoid all the sunk cost of fallacy, right? In other words, it failed, it didn't do well because you aren't tempted to keep dumping resources into a course that won't sell. It's already selling. And then of course, you don't have to guess what your learners are interested in because they already bought into the course. So don't be shy about this, guys. Do this thing. Let's see, well, I want to check out some of the comments in here. Does Kartra have copywriting templates? No, I'm not going to say they do. I will tell you this. Kartra has examples in there, like some of Frank Kern's emails are in there, some of Frank Kern's funnels are in there, some of his sales pages. So yes, okay, you could use his templates for that. In addition to that, there is a marketplace in Kartra where people sell that kind of stuff, and you can go in there and buy their stuff, so you can find that stuff in there too. Jessica L. Fisher, I know her. Good morning, she says. Thank you, Jessica. Good morning to you too. That's my wife in there, guys. And in case you're wondering, man, you got to go to her stuff on YouTube. If you've got a pet, and I know a lot of us do, and you want to teach that pet how to do anything, I don't care if your pet has problems, it doesn't listen, it's barking, it's aggressive, whatever it is, go to her channel. It's called the Furry Family Coach, Jessica L. Fisher, the Furry Family Coach. She has all kinds of stuff in there. She reviews toys and cages and foods, and she educates you on how to make your dog healthy. There's so much to that channel, guys. Furry Family Coach Jessica L. Fisher. She also has a DIY channel called Home Sweet Farmhouse. That's Home Sweet Farmhouse. And let me put this in here so you guys know. Go to Home Sweet Farmhouse channel for DIY. Go to Jessica L. Fisher Furry Family Coach for dog training and pet enrichment. Okay, it didn't want to do the word enrichment. Maybe that's too fancy. Enrichment. Okay, so check that out. You know, subscribe to her channel if that's something that you're interested in. Yes, do both of those. What else? What's this say? Thanks, Kartra. Yeah, Kartra's the deal, man. It really is. All right, where was I at? Number 6. You can do what I do too. You can charge up front. You can charge up front. A one-off fee at the beginning of the course is really the easiest way to sell your course. You know, I have courses that are, you know, $19.97 or $9.97 or $99 or whatever it is, and I just get the money up front and just sell the course. So that's another way you can do it. There's all kinds of different ways of doing this, and you know what? You don't have to stick with one kind. You know, I have had courses where I sold for $9.97, and then later on I went and sold it for $97 a month continuity to see which one did better. You know, I did that. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you guys, number 7, and let me read one of these comments here before I get to number 7. Paul says, love her pet site. Need to check out Home Sweet Farmhouse. Oh, cool. Go there, subscribe, watch her videos. She's got some good stuff, and I help her, you know, do some of the filming of those videos, but her videos are very interesting. And she just did a DIY one where she ordered a bunch of clothes and did tried on outfits, you know. So, you know, she's got that going there too. So check out that channel. You really need to check that out. Now, guys, we're getting a lot of people in here today. Please make sure you subscribe before I get to number 7. Super important. Make sure you subscribe. I need 24 or 26. I can't remember. I should remember. I checked this morning to get to 5,000. Please help me get there. Please help me get there. Don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. So very important that you do that. And give me a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Just clicking that little thumbs up, you can't believe how much that helps this channel. It really does. When doing a course, have you used a template to get it done? You know, I haven't really used a template. What I have done, Paul, is let's say I want to do a course on Facebook ads. Okay, I will go out and buy 2 or 3 courses and see what they have in their courses. To see what they've done, and it gives me kind of a guide there. I don't ever really use a template per se. I mean, like when I do a course, the first video I welcome them and I tell them about the course. I tell them how to use the course, and then I may have like a motivational one to try to get them to finish the course, to go through the course, and then I have the actual course material, and then at the end I congratulate them, I tell them to keep going forward, and then maybe I offer them something else for sale. So that's, I guess, if that's even a template. But another thing I have done, Paul, which is kind of cool, is I've got courses where I would do live trainings for a period of 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then take all those live trainings and make those into a course because they're already recorded. I can put an intro in it and an exit and it says go to the next video, and I just take all that training I've done and put it into a course, and I organize it a little bit better. Maybe I put some slides with it, downloads, that type of thing. But I would tell anybody who's watching this, you can do a course. I mean, you just think about anything that you know about. I don't care if it's sewing or cooking or playing basketball or whatever it is. There is a market for it, guys. And let's get to number 7. We want to get to number 7. Let's see here. Number 7 is what? Sell online licenses. Okay. So you can actually create content and sell licenses to companies who don't want to create the course themselves. They handle all the technical details, the marketing, customer service management, all that. All you have to do is create the course and collect the annual licensing fee, and then they can just sell it. Okay, they can sell your course. They can put their name on it, their label on it, whatever they want to do, and that's a great way to go about it. You're still going to have to market your course to these businesses. You know, I mean, it's not going to just find its way there, but it's another way of going about it. Don't be afraid, guys, to do this. Any of you can do a course. I mean, I've done, oh my God, how many courses have I done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7, and I got 2 or 3 more I'm working on. You know, there's so many, maybe now I think it's like 8 now. There's so many things you can do. Paul says, is there a link to the course that is a sweet spot for link to keep people involved? You know, I've got some ideas on that. I like to do about 8 to 10 modules. Okay, so everything's organized into modules. Underneath each module, I will put 4 to 5 videos. Now, the reason I do this is so that people can see that they're making a progression. If you were to do one module with 100 videos, that just seems difficult, right? It doesn't seem like you're ever getting anywhere. In addition to that, I like to keep my videos 5 to 10 minutes. That's it, 5 to 10 minutes. That way they can see that they're making a progression. So if you think about it, if I've got 10 modules, and underneath each module I may have 4 to 5 videos. Okay, so 4 to 5 videos. Let's say they're 10 minutes, so that's 40 minutes per module. Okay, so if I have 4 videos, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 times 10 is 400. Okay, now that sounds like a lot. It's really not. That's just how many minutes, 400 minutes. And there's only 60 minutes in an hour. You do the math on that one. But basically, you know, that's what, a little over 6 hours of training for a course. Now that is just for a standard course, one that you're going to charge $27 a month or $97 a month. But you know, I've got like memberships like eBusiness Toolbox that has a whole bunch of different courses in there and all kinds of extra training and all, but that's $397 a month or $1,000 to buy into that. So that varies a little bit. But I wouldn't say there's a hard and fast rule outside of the fact that you don't want to make your videos too long. Don't do a 20 or 30 minute video. It's just too long to sit through. You know, if you've got a 30-minute video, just break it up into 3 or 4 other videos. And they don't all have to be the same length. You can have some videos that are 3 or 4 minutes and some that are 10 minutes, depending on the subject matter. Some things only lend themselves to 3 minutes. Maybe a 3-minute one, maybe how to set up Kartra initially, you know, and just going through and putting your name in there and all that. That doesn't take 20 minutes to do that. It takes, you know, 5, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is. So think about more along the lines of, am I getting the point across without being boring? Am I being thorough without overdoing it? That's what I would tell you to do. But do have modules, do have short videos, do have a few videos for each module. Don't have a module where you have 20 videos in it. It's too long to get through that module. You got to let them make progress. That's really important. Let them make progress. Let me get a sip here real quick. Now, what about pricing? What about pricing? That's the next thing people ask me. You got to gauge the value of your ideas and ask yourself, you know, what would you pay for this? You know, what value is this to you? If you've ever given a talk on a subject or anything like that, you'll know that you have different interest levels in that audience. Okay, did you get a lot of questions from the audience? Did you not get a lot of questions from the audience? Try to answer those questions also in your course. I've even had Q&A sessions at the end of the course where I talked about that subject, and it was a Q&A that I had done, you know, months earlier or, you know, years earlier, but I stuck it on the end of the course because I knew these were questions that people would ask, so I stuck that in there. But you know, you got to test. You got to test. You know, some courses are worth $9.97. Like if I was trying to learn how to make a cake, okay, I probably wouldn't spend $997 trying to learn how to make a cake. It wouldn't be worth it to me. But it would be worth it to me for $47. You know, how to make a cake, how to make beautiful cakes or decorate cakes or whatever. 47 bucks sounds like a deal for me. Now that course also is not going to have probably 10 modules with 4 to 5 videos in each module, like I just gave an example of. You know, it may be, you know, 6 or 7 videos that are 5 or 6 minutes long, you know, and that would be good for 47 bucks. Yeah, you could do that. If you're going to do continuity, you got to make sure that you have enough volume of stuff to where people are going to want to pay. In other words, if you've got 4 or 5 videos and that's it, that's your entire course, that's not a continuity course, because I can go through those 4 or 5 videos in a day or two. Why would I pay you next month? So you also got to think about that. And if you're going to do continuity, it's got to be updated. You know, it's got to be information that is not old. It's got to be stuff that people can continue to get value out of. And share with me, guys, have you guys done any of the course type stuff I've talked about? Put that in the comment section. I also want to know, if you haven't done it, what are some ideas? And I want you to put these ideas in there because it helps other people. They'll see it and they'll go, oh, that's a great idea. Put ideas now in that chat section, okay, of courses that you think might work. Let's hear them. Put your ideas in the chat section now of courses that you think would be good. That should be courses, but you know what? I'm doing talk to text, and I didn't have to type it in. So I'm pretty happy about that. But put that in there. I've only got a few more minutes before I got to get out of here. Today I've got to finish my funnel for my 14.5 ounce cans, and that's going to be a really cool promo, guys. I showed you the sales page. I think it was on Friday or Thursday. I showed you the sales page on, I can't remember. I get them all crossed up. I want to finish that today. I've got 8 videos to edit today. What else do I got to do today? I've got to pack some of my house today. I'm letting you know about my day. I got up early this morning. I went over to U-Haul and I just bought boxes I bought a bunch of boxes, and I got to pack those boxes up. And don't make this mistake, and I've made this mistake before. If you've got some heavy items, don't put them in big boxes. Like, I've learned my lesson over the years. We have a lot of books in this house, a lot of books. So I have small boxes like this for books because books are heavy. So we don't want to take a box that's this big and this deep and fill it with books. Bad move. I've done it. Not a smart thing to do. Let's see here. Richard says, yes, done many courses, social media management. Richard, why don't you tell us what those courses are? Type that in there. And how can people actually find your courses? There's people listening to this. There's, a decent number now, but there's going to be hundreds and even thousands of people that are going to watch this video, Richard. And if I can send you some business, I'd love to do so. Richard is a regular contributor. He's a man who apparently is making money online, and you can check out his stuff. So put it in there, Richard. Where can they get to this? I know you can't put an exact website because it won't let you do that, but you could put the basic name of it and say, go to this website with a COM at the end, or something like that. Put that in there so we can see that. We would love to do it if they're available. Okay, if they're available, or if there's some way they can, join your list so they can get on your list. We would love to help you out there. What about the rest of you? Nobody else is putting anything in there about their courses. And you know what ultimately happens is everybody does this after I'm live, and then I got to come back and I got to comment on it, which is not a problem. If you're not watching this live, guys, put it in that comment section there, and I'll be happy to come back and do that. Let's see. A-Polls completed courses. A-Polls completed courses. Not done my own yet. Oh, okay. You've completed different courses on there. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. When you said done them, I thought you meant you had actually authored them. But yeah, if you've taken it, well, there's your proof, guys. There's people in here listening how to do courses, and they've paid for courses. I've paid for courses. I can't count how many courses I've paid for. I've done digital marketer ones. I've done some Frank Kern ones. I could go down a list. I've done tons and tons of courses. I buy courses all the time. I'm a purchaser of this, especially if I want to learn how to do something. I will go to one of these sites, or I'll just type it in. I'll try to find a course on it. I'll look at the reviews on it. If it's good, I'll just buy the course. If I'm doing a course, like I just told you, I'll buy 2 or 3 courses on the kind of course I'm trying to do and see what other people have done, see who's been successful. And then I'll end up, getting some ideas from their courses. This is not that difficult to do. Anybody can do this. It's not that hard. But we are running out of time, so if you want to run a question by me now's the time to do it. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Like I said, I only need like 24, 26 subscribers to hit that 5,000 mark. And I really want to hit that. So guys, if you would help me out, that would be awesome if you did that. Don't forget to subscribe. Super important that you subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live like this, or I upload a video. Now, if you join the email list, guys, these Saturday morning training sessions, I'll actually send you emails and remind you. I send one Thursday, Friday, and then 2 on Saturday to remind you about it. You can also click the button and you can set a reminder so it reminds you about the live training that's coming up. I am not live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the only day of the week, Sunday, that I'm not live. And I do want to warn you guys, I'm getting ready to travel to Georgetown, move into our new home. And I'm not going to be able to do lives. In addition to that, from the 9th to the, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9th to the 13th, I won't be able to be live because I'm going to be at my wife's sister's wedding in Carolina, so I'm not going to be there. We have people living at the house here, so don't try to break in. There's going to be people here. Do you use Udemy or Skillshare? I have used both of those. I definitely have. Paul says, see you guys on Monday Gang. Yeah, I've definitely used both of those. Those are both good sites. Those are cheaper sites, I will tell you. You're not going to get a real in-depth course on either one of those because they're cheaper sites. They have courses for $7 or $19 or whatever, but they're good. And you'll see a lot of different levels of skill on them and quality. Some of the quality is not quite there. But you know what? The information's there, and the quality of my first ones probably weren't great either. But you keep trying, you keep improving. That's all you can do. And guys, if nothing else, today's session, let me encourage you to do a course. Just try one. Just do one course. Do a small course. Do one for $27 or $47 or $99. Do something. This is the hardest thing I have to get across to people is so many people don't do anything. Please. Do something. You got to do something, guys. Lack of putting forth effort is just such a killer, and I don't want that to happen to you guys. I want to see you guys get forward, move forward. So please do something. Keep trying, and I know it's daunting when you say, oh my God, I gotta do 10 modules with 4 videos in 10 minutes. Don't think of it that way. Every other day, do a 10-minute video and just stick it up there. Put it in Kartra. You can slowly build it in Kartra. Do another 10-minute video, another 10-minute video. You'll have a course. And here's the thing, even if it takes you 3 months or 6 months, okay? Even if, or it takes you a year, whatever it takes you, that time is gonna pass. Why let that time pass and do nothing? Why? You could be making more money. You could be helping people. Let's see here. Peace and blessings always, everyone. See you all Monday. James is checking out. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or I upload a video, and give me a thumbs up. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. It makes my day when I look down and I see all you guys here and you're conversing with me and you're asking questions and you're helpful to other people. I mean, what a great community. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Must join the weekdays, gang. Yes, we would love to have you, Richard. It is 9 a.m. Pacific time. Now that's going to change. That's going to change in about a month and a half because I'm going to be in Texas, and it's still going to be 9, but the Texas time zone is different. So you'll have to catch me at a different time. That means I'll gain some people and I'll lose some people, okay, because of your schedule. But I'm always here for you guys. Send me a message, even if it's after this video. Put it in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you out. Don't forget to check out Jessica L. Fisher, the Furry Family Coach. And don't forget to check out, if you like DIY projects, you're going to love this, Home Sweet Farmhouse. Check out both of those. That's my wife. And make sure you subscribe if you like that stuff. Make sure you watch her videos. I think you'll learn a lot from both of them. James says, I notice you only get likes. How about that? Oh no, I've gotten some dislikes. There's people that don't like me, but I do appreciate all those people that do like me. And the algorithm does prefer likes. You know, I used to think it didn't matter as long as you got a reaction. It matters. But a lot of people don't like you. You know, so I don't want people to not like me. If you don't like me, just don't watch my stuff. Just try doing that. I've been subscribed and rung the bell, but have never gotten any notifications for your weekly chats. Please tell me. Yeah, the weekly ones, Christine, I don't send out an email. All I do is go live. So what you'll need to do is go to my channel. And when you go to my channel and you see them scheduled in there, and I usually schedule them on Sunday nights, just click on them to set a reminder, and then YouTube will send a reminder. The reason I don't send out an email for the ones during the week is I do one every single day, and I don't want to bombard you with emails. I want to, if I send you an email, I want it to be something I'm trying to teach you, something new content I came out with. Maybe I've got something to sell, a course or something like that, which I don't do a whole lot of marketing to the J.R. Fisher list because I'm more trying to teach you. So I don't do that. The weekend one, you should get an email on if you're on an email list. And if you didn't get that, let me know. At my usual email address, not the Gmail one. You know what, Christine, send me a message to, what would be a good one? Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Gmail. Trying to find it. What? I think the primary one is J.R. Fisher training at Gmail. You could do. You could also do support at J.R. Fisher or training at J.R. Fisher. Just copy all of those. Training at J.R. Fisher, support at J.R. Fisher, and J.R. Fisher training at Gmail. Support and training will be support at jrfisher.com, training at jrfisher.com. You could do mail at jrfisher.com. Send it to all of them. I'll get you on the list. I can promise I'll get you on the list. I can do that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, go pack, do all my work. Christine, I just go to your channel and check the sidebar. Yeah, check the scheduled videos, and they won't be there until probably on Monday because I do them all on Sunday nights. And I'll schedule Monday through Friday, and you'll see all the subject matter in there, and you just click on them and click set reminder when you click on that video, and it will give you a reminder, and that way you'll be taken care of. And thank you so much for being here, Christine. I appreciate your support over these years. You've been with me for years now, as well as a lot of you have been with me for years. And it's a great community. It's a great group, guys. We're going to get together in Texas. I'm telling you, we're going to have a meetup in Texas, and we're going to share ideas. We're going to go through stuff. I'm going to help you guys out. If you want to show up for that meetup in Texas, give me some support. Let me know in this chat section that you'd like to end up in Austin, Texas at a mastermind. And I'm going to offer you guys something that you won't believe. It'll be just unbelievable. I'm not trying to make money on this. I'm trying to help you guys out. So if you're interested in coming to Austin, Texas and joining us for a mastermind, please put something in there. Nick Wood, my man. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry, buddy. Just missed you. You did miss me because this is all recorded, and as soon as I'm done, you can go right back to the beginning and start. We did have a great session, Nick. I got to tell you, we had some cool stuff in here today. I think you're going to enjoy it. And once again, guys, subscribe. I need that 24, 26, whatever it is. Okay, I'll also email you. Cool, Christina. Good to see you again. I hope things are going well. I'm sure your rentals did well during the illness, because rentals are tough to get in California now, and they're very expensive. You know, it's funny. I want to get off of here, but I want to share something else with you guys. The neighborhood I'm building in, they have such a shortage of houses. The house across the street from us is going to be completed soon, and they won't sell them to you now before they build them because the building costs have gone up so much. But recently a house sold there, and it went for $300,000 over asking price. $300,000 over asking price because there's such a shortage. They expect the house across the street from me, and I'm not going to give you the price because then I'll be giving you a neighborhood, but the house across the street from us, they expect to have 1,000 bidders. They're going to open it up for bid. You got to bid on it. So they're going to say, hey, this is the price. How much over that will you spend? And people are doing it. Somebody just spent 300 grand over the asking price. Craziness. Our house has increased in value probably since we contracted in November about 40%. 40%. Insane. But I'm happy about it. I'm sure happy about it. Sure, we're interested in a Lone Star meetup. Good, James. Love to see you there. That would be fabulous. Let me know. Okay, cool. I would love to join you in Texas, Nick Wood says. Looking forward to this, Richard Brown. Awesome. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to try to do it in 2021. I think the fall would probably be good. Weather would be perfect in Texas. A lot of things for you to see in Austin. Austin's the town now, guys. It's got the restaurants. It's got comedy clubs. It's got sports events. It's got everything. It's got shopping. Oh my God, the food is phenomenal. I think you guys are going to like that town. So hopefully we can meet up there. I appreciate your support today, and I'm going to see you guys on Monday.